Hello and welcome to the Land of Eam stream.
Hey.
Hi, everybody. Happy Saturday.
How are you guys doing?
Great.
Pretty good.
Doing great.
Somewhere between those two.
Good and great. Between.
How are you guys? How are you? How are you?
I'm doing pretty good, man.
Exciting times for Land of Eam.
Tell us
The game has been released. Thrilled by everybody's feedback. And we're shortly going to be launching our new Kickstarter campaign for the Dungeoneer Adventures beginners game and the expansion of the core game for the Underlands sandbox setting. So I'm really excited. We've been working on it a long time, and I can't wait to share it with everybody in the world. You know?
Yes, link in the description. Shout out to our patrons on Patreon.
Who we got?
Huge shout out.
We got shout out to Brian, Elise, Tim, Ethan, Don, Gianfranco, the incredible Mr. Pimpit, Joshua Sanchez, Nathaniel, Jacob, Jonathan, Ashley, and Beflindy.
Thank you. I don't know if anyone else caught this, but the first comment on the stream made me laugh out loud.
Hello. Dungeoneer Adventures Kickback. Yes. We are 4 ninjas in a way.
Yep, Dungeoneer Adventures Kickback. Welcome to the stream.
How are you guys doing?
We covered that.
Pretty good.
Take it from the top, everybody. Pretty good.
James is great, and George is somewhere in the middle.
We'll do it again, but I'll do it with less energy. Great. Doing great.
Be cool.
Take it back, and I'll be great this time.
Yeah.
So to mix things up.
I was on the fence before, but now.
But yeah, huge thanks to our patrons. We can't thank you enough for the support. And we're about to release and announce something really cool for next month.
Yes, something very, very cool.
What is it?
Not going to say.
We're about
I almost got you. I almost got you.
I will maybe make the announcement tomorrow.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Why not?
All right. So in the game, you guys were deep in the layer of shadows. And I mean, George will read through it, but the last thing that happened was you encountered a dragon. So we're essentially playing Dungeons and Dragons.
That's crazy. That's crazy. It's been a wild road. Episode 32, When Life Gives You Crabs, Make Bisque. I believe that was
name of the episode.
Policy. We reconnect. I reconnect with the rest of my crew. We need to escape the lair of shadows. Midoriya is a shell of a man. In an exhausted state, we decide to rest for the night in front of the door to the skeleton/excavation of We ask some questions. Peter asks what he now believes in most, and Midoriya does not know what he believes in most now. All the clarity he had once was been wiped clean. He says, "The Gloom King is coming," and none of us seem to be affected by this. Midoriya came to the Abyss to seek power to stand against the Gloom King, which is surprisingly noble. But his wish was twisted. There was a thing in the Abyss, an entity that rules and made this place what it is, created the lair of shadows, and gave the dragon its life. There's something bigger at work here. Zero says that true power comes from within, from the good deeds that you perform for the people of the realm. I don't know if this inspires Midoriya. I didn't write it down. But he intimates that we can at least reason with the Sarpathi, so maybe we should head through that door back to them. So I send Fang to scout the second door where the excavation of skeletons is. She's gone quite a while. They've made some progress in the tunnel, but there remain dozens of skeletons who are locked in on their excavation. There's no path forward there, so we return to the Sarpathi Desert. In a scene out of Stargate, we emerge through the portal and find a Sargog cut in half in bits that crisp in the sun. There are tons of dead Sarpathi. I follow curiosity at any expense. Ben owes me an XP for that, and get an edible slab of meat as I go check out the cut open Sargog. But as I am harvesting, I get pulled into the stomach by a Sarpathi. So Buddy pulls me and the Sarpathi both out. Buddy's able to spin it and try to convince him that we saved him instead. And he remembers us as emissaries of Ek. So we get him to lead us out of there. His name is Guys with a Z. We head out. The ground begins to shift as we walk. It's a realm's forecheck. A hard bluish carapace rises out of the sand. It's a huge Dungeness crab. Nimbleness checks abound, and Buddy falls off. I attempt to wrangle it and fail. Zeros positions himself with a sword above where he believes to be a crab brain. It's a 50-50 shot. Buddy and his retinue of guards flees. Buddy gets punted by the crab, his giant claw, and takes some damage. The crab is so disoriented by us, it trips and face plants. Zaros' 50-50 shot is off as he stabs into the crab's carapace. But he does double damage with his crit. Guys damages the crab. It tries to attack us. Again, Zaros crits the crab and takes out all his pent-up rage and frustration on it, slaying it. Stepping out, covered in crab viscera, I think I'm finally growing into these arms. That's what Zaros says.
Crab viscera.
Yeah. We hunker down in the shell of the crab and harvest some meats and some components. Spend some time crafting food, make a bisque, hence the title. Get a little rest and travel once during the night to avoid the hot desert sun. There is an inter-party conflict. Buddy begins to rage. What's the point of all this? We've lost the heart of the underworld, etc. I try to placate him, and I wrote in parentheses, I forgot to write all this down because I think I was role-playing. So, stuff happens. Another travel check, another 3. The ground is hot as coals and burns our feet. I'm able to convince OKB to turn into gelatinous shoes. We put them on Zeros. He winds up and throws me like a paper airplane with my pocket hang glider. I coast across all of the hot sand and pole vaults to keep enough attitude. And Zeros negates disadvantage by using Swift Hoof, carrying the rest of the party to the other side.
That could be an alternate title for this episode: Chili Gumdrop and the Gelatinous Shoes.
I would pay for that.
I'm gonna make a note for that for the
gelatinous shoes is good. We made great progress. There's 2 ways left to go, as Guys tells us. We can go back to the Hierophant or the door to the strange realm. We make a travel check, 1 + 2 - 2, so a perilous encounter. There's a big rumbling, wafts of sand just puff in the air a la tremors, when suddenly a wing flaps up. It's quite large. Guys begins freaking out. It's the sand dragon. We must flee to the Hierophant. The sand dragon is stirring.
I believe it's pronounced Hierophant.
Ungulates. Ungulates?
Ungulates.
Is it Hierophant?
I think it's both. Yeah. I actually looked up respite versus respite after the stream, and I found exactly what I was looking for. Respite.
You were educated. Well, despite all this,
I don't know which accent. Yeah.
The sand dragon is stirring and is between us and the gate. We think to use the bisque to parlay with it because that's the power of the crab bisque.
Power of the bisque.
Power of the bisque.
Power of the bisque, y'all. Power of the bisque.
Broad, almost flat-looking head rises from the sand. It smells the bisque and is intrigued, but I roll a 4 to inspire. He will take the time to eat the bisque before he attempts to eat us. In a jock start the engine moment, Buddy runs towards the 2 guards, telling them to get out of the way. I tinker a snare trap to slow the dragon down. It's a 6. Zeros inspires us as we go, grabbing Midoriya and teaching him how to breathe and run properly. I eat an acidy sandblast, destroying a ton of the armor on my back. Midoriya and Zeros lag behind with a 3, and the dragon sets his sights on them and strikes. Zeros is flung behind the dragon. Midoriya is flung into the dragon's path and is eaten alive. Cliffhanger.
It's not going to be in Land Beam too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unless you meet his ghost.
The ghost of Midoriya. He's going to just haunt us. It's horrible.
Yeah. Let's dive right back in.
Let's roll it.
Watch Midoriya.
Oh, yeah. Did you roll for Midoriya's survival?
No.
Like, he swallowed whole. What was that?
He didn't make it.
Ben got tired of role-playing that guy. His use as a plot device is over.
I was going to roll to see if, he haunts us.
Okay.
Let's see if he. I'm going to give him a -2.
He can't quit, man. He can't lose. This guy. Oh my gosh.
No.
You just kept rolling until you got what you wanted, didn't you? Oh, that's Buddy rolling. I thought Midoriya rolled 12, and I was like, come on.
I thought the same thing.
Yeah.
No one rolls for Midoriya except the GM.
No one.
Authorita. You heard it here first.
Yeah, here it is. He's getting drunk with power again, folks. So describe it, Ben. What happens?
The sand dragon just totally engulfs Midoriya. He's barely has a moment to scream, and he cocks his head back like a seagull and starts downing him greedily.
Is there a comical burp afterwards?
No, and all the
Sarlacc
Sarpathi are like scrambling, getting in position to defend themselves with their.
Wait, there's
with
more
their
than one
weapons.
Sarpathi?
Yeah, there was like a group of Sarpathi.
Okay. Oh, that's right. That's right. We came upon the guys at the gate.
Zeros is, I believe, behind the dragon.
That is correct.
Chili and Buddy, you could make it through the door right now.
Mm-hmm.
You guys should totally do that. I don't get an XP unless it's a unfavorable odds. So
it needs to be gallant last time. Chili pulls out her Orchard halberd and yells at you across the dragon. I think the odds are pretty unfavorable with or without us here. So,
Yeah,
fair enough.
What are you gonna do, Zeros?
Yeah, we're in a conflict. We're like the precursor to a fight.
I would call this a fight. You're just like square in a conflict.
Okay, cool.
I have a question for the GM.
Yeah.
There is a gnomish ability that they get at level 4 called Log Trick.
Mm-hmm.
Does that work on a dragon?
Why gnome?
Because he can choose, right? He can choose
Because I'm a level 6 unicorn. And
Yeah, baby.
We've not introduced a character yet, but at level 6, I get a gnome companion.
it's amazing.
We just like the idea that he's going to pop out of your pocket. I've been here the whole time.
I was looking for my keys and then lost track of time.
So you don't really have the whole suite of gnome powers.
Right. I just have one from levels 1 to 4.
Okay.
That's cool.
Let me see. Log trick.
Is this like in Naruto when he turns into a log?
Wow,
Yes.
that's
Yeah,
exactly
I
right.
mean,
It's just like primarily assaulting Ben with my comment.
make a trickery check. Trickery check.
Twickly
Uh,
twick.
Twickly. That's
Y'all
how his
do-
gnome character speaks.
Twickly.
Twickly. Mallet.
Wings us
together today.
Yeah, beat me to it.
My trickery is a -1. So
You're just an honest soul.
Honest. Ooh, that'll.
Oh.
that's fine. That
I think
brings it
there's
to
like a log on your back right now.
brings it to a 1.
That's fine. It brings it to a 1.
What's this called again? Log trick? Okay.
Log trick.
Yeah.
It could. I mean, if we wanted to flip it, I could get turned into a log right here.
That's
I
hilarious.
love that.
Sure.
Stand
Sure.
aside, my brothers. Boink.
So good.
Oh, the
Um,
hijinks.
And then I think we've got to introduce my gnomish companion who appears from nowhere and has maybe been here the whole time, but probably not.
Maybe he's like
no
lived in the
McDonald. Oh
sand.
my god.
I think he's been tracking me down. I think we went our separate ways. We had separate missions. I sent him off on a different mission, and he's just finally wrapped it up and has been trying to get back to me. And this is
I
where
gotta
he
tell you,
shows up.
it's taken me forever to get here.
Paul C, I thank you for getting my reference.
So
So
you-
Samurai pops out.
Wow.
So we're saying you've known this guy for a long time.
Yeah, I think this is my butler.
He's my butler.
I prefer ballet.
Valet.
What's his name?
Alfredo.
God, I'm so there for this.
G. Alfredo.
G. Alfredo.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Okay. All right. Zeros is a log.
Okay, Alfredo.
How do we deal with this?
Yeah. Oh boy.
The good news is that I can't take damage as a log, so
What are you gonna do?
I could see and hear, but I can't talk.
How big of a log is it?
Alfredo white sauce.
Alfredo white sauce is so good.
Combing his beard of angel hair pasta.
Let me roll to see how many rounds this lasts. 4.
Nice.
It's the most possible.
Yes.
Double worst that he could roll. It's okay.
So what do you guys? What are James and George doing?
How big is the log? Like, are we talking?
You know, like a piece of firewood.
Could Fang retrieve it conceivably?
Yeah.
Okay. I just give Fang a knowing look and a nod, and send her off to retrieve Zeros from the other side of the dragon.
All right, make your check to sneak through the dunes on the other side of the dragon.
She's
Dragon.
crafty. Is it? Let me make sure that is actually a +2. Yep. All right. I use a quest point. Are we reset on quest points, or just continuing from last time?
Yes.
Reset.
Reset.
Yes, we are. I need them.
Yes. 4
I still don't know what I'm gonna
5.
do.
It's gonna be a 9er.
All right, that'll take. We'll say this in next round
Okay.
to get
Will it
back
be-
to you.
It won't be my action next round, though, right?
No, it's just happening.
Cool.
Would it be helpful if I distracted this thing? Would that buy you time, George?
Did you lose your ring of rage?
Yeah. Yeah, so I got to do it the old-fashioned way.
Hey, just banging on the shield. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be existing regardless. So you do whatever you're gonna do to the Sand Dragon.
I'm gonna have words with him.
Have words.
I'm gonna give him a good talking to.
What are you gonna
I
say?
don't know what for. You should be ashamed of yourself.
No,
Waylaying travelers in the park in the sand.
You should be ashamed of yourself is really funny to me. You should be ashamed of yourself. It's ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Hurting on folks. We're just trying to get out of here.
Are you really doing this? Are you really
Yeah,
ashamed of
that's what I'm gonna do. You should be ashamed of yourself. This is ridiculous.
We gave you soup. It was a bisque.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
It works.
We gave you this nice soup. And what do you give us in return? All right, let's see. What do I roll? Intimidate?
Like a very Costanzarial.
Yes.
We live in a society.
2 words backfire. Wait, hold on. This intimidate.
Those are good rolls.
Hold on. I get +2. It's not the end of the world.
Oh my gosh.
+2, 4. It falls flat. The target laughs at the tycoon.
Is he distracted for a round laughing or what?
Sorry, guys. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, is he distracted?
No,
It's
he
the
just
funniest
laughs
thing.
and burps.
Ever heard?
This burp smells like Medario.
I was gonna say a leg
Yeah.
flies out or something.
Yeah. Something that was in his pockets like floats up out of it, falls back.
Yeah.
You
Get a magic item. Yeah.
Yeah. Then he
Here comes
Blast
the acid
you all.
blast. Yep.
Mr. Dragon.
Oh, Mr. Dragon,
Is that his name?
give me your sand.
He called me Mr. Dragon.
Yeah, it's not gonna be good for you guys.
Thanks, Ben.
No part of this dungeon has been good to us. This has been the most beat up we've ever been.
I think I'm about to lose a metal item.
Yeah. Assuming this hits you. What's your defense?
-12. -1.
Okay.
Okay.
Minus
Oh,
12.
God bless America.
Ooh.
Why me? Why me?
Oh, Georgie.
I hope you
Should
like
all of us-
one-
Yeah, this dragon ate Medario and then like got all of his powers as a result of that.
Yeah,
I almost.
I think this is a
spoiled the
party
Patreon
wipe.
update.
I think I'm sandblasted.
I'm a log, so
If it is a party
I'm a
wipe,
lot.
I want to run through this party wipe so that I get
wow.
That was lucky.
Oh,
My God! I'm gonna write this down.
Whoa.
we're working both sides of the spectrum right
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That's-
A
that's
metal
good.
weapon or armor piece is destroyed.
Oh.
Is it? I forget. Do we get to choose? No. You were generous to me last time. You let me take a
The GM was
armor off my back. So it's my Orchard and Halberd.
you spend like 30 sessions trying to make that.
I did.
Mine
I
did.
don't think I've actually successfully attacked anything with it.
Remind him of how much care went into creating that item.
Oh, that hurts.
Are you unarmed, Georgie?
Yeah. Well, no. I have a cutlass. I have a cutlass. No,
You
it's
know what?
from-
I'm sorry.
that went away last
George.
time. Do you
Sorry.
need to be what?
I made a
for
mistake.
what?
You're dead instead.
Yeah, that's the thing. I won't be missing my halberd because I'm dead.
No,
Get your heroic
this
action.
isn't an area of effect attack. So I think you would attack. I think you would attack James on this.
That's
Okay.
Yeah, this is great. Yo, okay.
I accept the 1 damage.
Now he has to re-roll it now because
Oh,
And,
all right. That's fine. I'm good. I'm a D. I'm
a metal
got-
weapon or armor piece is destroyed on you.
it's not an AOE. I'm not complaining. I'm just surprised.
1, 2,
It's not.
1, 2.
It's like a snot rocket
4.
Yeah.
for one person.
Yeah.
Crossbow is destroyed.
Amazing.
I'm armed again. Although I'm overburdened.
Does getting that crossbow off your back help
Yeah.
at all?
It helps.
Yeah.
It helps, but I rolled a flail.
What about a brain?
Oh no, flail's 1. Oh no, it's not. Never mind. Hold on.
A heart, a brain, a
I
flail.
keep reading the roll number because I'm using the generator on the website.
Mm.
That's what throws me.
All right.
All right.
Now it attacks.
Me.
It's going to attack James again.
Oh. It really doesn't like the words you had before it. Oh,
I'm minus 1.
Ben is rolling.
Lord. Okay, I'm gonna block stuff big time.
Yeah.
I'll use all my blocks if I have to.
It's 8 dread.
All right, I'm going to roll block. Oh,
Could have negated it, but
I have another block. I have multiple blocks.
we got a block in the chat too. Can we use that?
I am unconscious.
Oh, God bless. Fang looks at me while she's dragging the log and shrugs. She's like, I can only get one at a time, buddy. Oh.
I am not wounded.
Okay, all right. I couldn't figure out what the 12 was for, and that's awesome. Ben, can I play test the wizard when I die?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Problem is, I love Chili. I think she's great.
I almost.
5 is -1. That's a miss. Right now it's going to attack some Sarpathy.
Appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any method of escape?
Oh, there's a gate.
Yeah, we can get through.
It obliterates one of the Sarpathy.
Just a fine mist and like of scales shimmering, and it's almost beautiful as sunlight hits all the scales and the viscera.
Top the next round. Well, I guess the Sarpathy. Let's see how they do
Here we go.
from
It's
a
just ants,
high level perspective. You know what I mean?
ants on a log, Oh,
I think they gain ground on it. They like encroach upon it and put some space between you and them. You
Nice.
and the dragon.
This is a plan. Someone do this.
It's called a Fred Flintstone.
The dragon just curves its tail, and then you come off right into his mouth.
That's how the gnome enters the campaign.
Fang, you see Fang dragging the log in her mouth, coming over the dune down
Atta
to you.
Atta girl. Oh gosh,
Buddy, you're unconscious.
I am for one round.
Did you roll to see if you're wounded?
I did, and I am not. Thank the gods.
So what is the order of operations here? George, as the only living PC.
I think that I will use OKB to drag James away.
We're headed to the gate, I assume.
Yeah.
You
And
should just go for the gate.
no. I mean, I don't think Chili would do that. She looks at her rings of power, the 5, and she's gonna take a stand against the dragon. She's gonna use OKB to drag James away. I think that's primarily what my action would be. My dungeon crew, Chili's gumdrops, if you will.
Chili's gumdrop.
Okay. So you're going to fight the dragon?
I mean, I'm just gonna have to. I'm not gonna flee. I have to get James out of here. And Peter is, or being dragged by Fang, and she can go through the gate with him. And then Zeros will have a pet. Because Ben, there's no way I can do additional actions and, you know what I mean, and keep everyone out. So I think that's what I will do.
I think
My gnome companion can attack instead of me, as I'm incapacitated.
Nice.
But also all damage to the gnome goes to me. But this could be a hack because currently I'm a log, which means that I can't suffer damage.
Yeah, who would have thought that would happen?
Yeah. G. Alfredo White Sauce to the rescue.
Well, you also can't attack or be attacked.
That's true. So that includes the gnome.
What do I do, boss?
All right. So,
Come on.
yeah, let's do it. Let me roll the inspire check. Oh gosh. They're just quivering. It's actually only a +1. It's a 3. They're quivering with fear. They look at Buddy, and then look back at me, and then they just hop back in my armor.
Nope.
I mean, this is a weird edge case. I guess you could attack with the gnome.
Oh, Ben, I still have action or something to do, but yeah.
I feel like that's interpreting the rules very charitably, and I feel like as written, it means in the same way that Buddy wouldn't be able to attack with any of his goons, right? If he's
incapacitated, yeah.
Zeros is too honorable.
I respect it. Ben, the last thing I'll do on my portion of the turn is inflict 1d12 dread, which ignores block using the 5.
Nice. Wizard weapons.
Oh, it's almost an 11. It's 6 damage. How amenable are gnomes to heroic self-sacrifice?
Well, it's been a good run, boys.
Yeah.
Figure I better, Randy
And hit the road.
I'm going to Randy Quaid it. In,
Randy Quaid. Independence Day. I knew exactly where you're going with it. Yeah. What does he say? I'm home or something like that?
Yeah.
I forget.
You do have to be more specific when you say I'm going to Randy Quaid. That could mean a number of things.
Yeah.
I'm specifically talking about kidnapping someone in Christmas Vacation. Oh, Peter, that's hilarious. Oh.
All right. The dragon does fire breath.
Okay. I stand. I stand and deliver. That's what I do.
Yeah, you do.
15 out of... I have more courage than I thought I did because I gained courage from this weapon.
It's not enough.
It's good.
I stand tall. But what happens
Kind of
is
everyone ducks and it just like goes like over.
behind us
everyone.
is a sea of glass now, though. So it's really scary.
Just bubbling molten glass.
Yeah.
Okay. Then it just like swipes at the Sarpathy.
Oh.
Each time killing one of them, I'm not even gonna roll.
Wow.
So there's like one Sarpathy left.
You hold them off. Thanks, guys.
It's the bravest Sarpathy in the world. Just a total fanatic.
Okay. Have a little more metal as well. All right. This is exciting.
Metal.
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 Sarpathy runs for his life. Fails his metal check. So George, there you are.
You can't parlay with the dragon again, right?
At this point,
Okay. Here's what's gonna happen. Fang is gonna drag Zeros through the portal, and I'll run over and I'll drag Buddy, and we'll try to get out of here.
Zeros.
I mean, you actually could parlay with the dragon. I think James only tried to once.
It was not successful.
The only thing I have to offer is something I don't want to give up.
More bisque.
More bisque. No. That's true. I parlayed with the dragon
I'll
already.
never give it up.
With the
Oh,
bisque.
you did?
I did with bisque.
Oh, yeah.
Bisque
So,
was parlayed.
yeah, I'm not going to let you do that again.
Yeah, I respect it. Yeah, here we go. I will drag.
I'll be awake like next round if like.
Yeah, might or nimbleness is going to be the same. So I'll drag Buddy out of here with a might check.
Might check 1 2 1 2
1 2. Oh,
come on!
I use a quest point.
George is the only one rolling really well.
Yeah,
I use a quest point for dramatic effect.
This is the episode where George carries the party.
Yeah, next episode I'll be rolling like doo-doo again.
Doo-doo rolls.
Doo-doo rolls.
Number twos. Nothing but twos.
I run over and scoop up Buddy in a fireman carry. He's like on my back, weighing me down. And Fang and I make a dead sprint for the Stargate and dive in. James Bader holds him off.
Stargate.
French Stewart's firing an MP5.
Wow.
Buddy's a boggle, right? So he's
Yeah.
like a quarter your size.
Yeah, it should be okay. Temporality is saying that they can't see the map of the rolls.
Oh gosh, we're not sharing
Yeah.
that with the rolls. It's
You
just
love our
head.
faces, but it's less exciting that way. I know. I'm sorry.
Oh man, I didn't even notice.
Okay.
Thanks,
you guys go through the magic door. You make it back to the room with the mirror.
Oh, we pop out of the mirror.
Yeah.
Okay. I have to make some notes, but you guys carry on. Zeros unlogs and Buddy wakes up.
I log out.
Yeah. Well done.
Well, that was horrible. I say to everyone as we lick our wounds.
I chastise Alfredo.
It's the first time we've ever seen you like talk like
Yeah,
mean to
you're
someone.
like really
We
mean
didn't-
to Alfredo, but no one
Yeah.
else.
We didn't know you were capable of it.
I didn't need your help.
I didn't know what to do.
Wow! I knew you were gonna do that.
Oh my god, I love it.
I'm Alfredo.
Just that little tiny.
I don't know if I can keep that up.
Gonna have to. It's all right.
You'll break me every
It's
time.
the trouble with making
I'll never
strong
be able to
choices.
listen to that. No.
Yeah.
It's
Little
me,
Superman.
Alfredo.
A little Mario. He doesn't have a full beard. He just has like a mustache.
It's a stark black mustache.
He's in the Chef Boyardee get up, but no one.
I have written down that his full name is G. Alfredo White Sauce.
I love it. I love it.
The canon. It's canon.
Yep.
Everyone okay?
I mean,
Except for Midoriya.
you gotta roll a d6.
Yeah,
Okay.
all you got of Midoriya is a piece of his tattered cloak.
I just casually discard it on the ground.
You wipe your mouth with it, and then
Yeah, exactly.
What are we gonna do about this shadow dragon? Like,
How do you solve a problem like a shadow dragon?
Yeah. Where do we even go? Where do we even begin? We're trapped in this place. We got to get out of here.
Yeah, that's step one.
Speaking of which, you feel a presence in the room. But you're not
I'm
sure
still in-
what.
I pull out my orch iron halberd and call into the ether, "Show yourself!" And then I also throw a torch down on the ground into the distance.
The torch illuminates the shadowy creatures
One of those again.
lurking in the walls.
It's always those guys.
They say, you can still make it out. Make a wish.
No.
No. No.
Chili immediately makes a wish.
I do it without thinking. I'm like Ray's
Yeah.
dance. I accidentally make a wish. Like,
Yeah.
I would be the Gumball King. I have
You
the
wanna-
power. That way I have the power to stop the Shadow Dragon.
I love the idea of that so much.
There's like this chant of wish, she made a wish.
Wait, hold on. I didn't make a wish. total subconscious wish.
Ray,
There's this
what
like
did you
swirl
do?
of magic-y, shadowy energy, and it's like something else has been summoned into this room.
The giant, monstrous parade float that we have to fight.
Oh no.
Sorry. My giant paper mache head. I'm the Gumball King. Yeah.
James, buddy, this
Pal.
is not how everyone else perceives it, but you feel like you are now like alone in this dark landscape faced with a shadow creature. You're not even sure how to describe this thing. It's a big bulky body with or like a wide form with really thin limbs that stretch out, and it says the Gumball King.
That's me. I'm the Gumball King. I'm gonna be.
Yes, not yet, but I will make you the Gumball King.
Hold on. How can you make me the Gumball King?
I
gotta
make
pay my
wishes come true.
So you're a VC. I'm not so sure.
Venture capitalist, is that what you're?
I'm
Yeah.
more than that. I'm all that never
Clarify.
was.
All that never was. Can I roll a perception check to see how this makes me feel?
Ain't warm and tingly.
Sure.
I feel great. No, it's a 6. It's a 6.
I don't know. You get a little bit. You get some bad vibes, but like this guy's promising the world to you. You know, make you the gumball king.
If I was a gumball king, I may be able to put things right.
Yes, another one of my creations. It's been set forth, loosed upon the world. I made it happen, and I can make you another power, another force.
What do you mean?
What I mean
I don't have
is
to
you
do
will
anything.
You do have to do things. They will come naturally to you.
What kind of things?
Just follow your ambitions. That's what you do anyway, isn't it, Buddy Boobay?
Oh.
I'll just give you more of an edge.
Can I
Make
use
a metal
one-
check.
Oh, crap. I do it. I critically do it.
Nice.
Describe that to me. What does that mean to you?
It means that I get a bad feeling. That bad feeling I have about this thing. I feel like this is maybe a raw deal, so I'm going to use wheel and deal to try to make it fair.
How are you going to do that?
Let's get down to brass tacks.
Say, look, let's get down to brass tacks. You want me to do things, I want you to do things. I'll tell you what. Let's write it up. You do some things for me, and I'll do some things for you. But they got to be agreed upon on paper with ink.
This being laughs.
I will say, suit yourself, and like turn around like George Costanza leaving a car dealership.
Wow.
Wait, come
I
back.
will walk out of here.
We will put it in writing.
All right. Then I want
But it must
I
be
want-
written in blood.
Mm-hmm.
in blood. Let me think about that. Hold on. No.
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 It's not an option, dude. Sorry.
Not an option.
No, I mean
It
you saying
maybe
no
would have
is
been an option if you didn't make that shadow dragon, and if that shadow dragon didn't have the heart of the Underlands like that, then maybe we'd be talking here. But you made that happen, and I can't go into business with you. In fact,
That
gosh,
wasn't entirely
I wish-
my doing, wasn't it?
I kind of wish that Shadow Dragon never got the heart of the Underlands.
A lot of wishes happening. Read all the correspondence is simple in here.
I like the only reason that like Buddy backed out of the deal was the idea that he would have to like poke his finger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have enough vitality for that.
You don't understand. I can't do that. I can't do that.
So be it, Jedi. You
shoots
find
lightning bolts.
yourself back amongst the group. You guys have not perceived anything in the last second that this happened.
Mm-hmm.
But now all of these shadow creatures are wanting to attack you.
Yep. Here we go.
Can I intimidate them so that?
Nice.
Or how about a dazzling aura?
There you go.
Scare away a group of goons.
His I was going to say your unicorn horn glows like a lightsaber.
Yeah.
You try to scare away the other shadow creatures, but the huge one is not a goon, and you hear it say, "Then I will pluck the wish from you by force." And yeah, you can do that, Zaros, on the other shadow creatures.
Right. Look at them and say, "You think you're the shadows? I'm the shadows."
Nice. I am the knight. I am Zeros.
And it's 5, but I'll use a quest point to make it a 6.
Nice.
All right, they I'm gonna say more. It's like the actual light of your dazzling sort of like extinguishes them.
Yeah. It's sort of an ironic line as I start glowing.
As you Care Bear stare them away.
Yeah.
What else are you doing, guys?
No, guys he's a Sarpathi who's dead.
Yeah, he's gone. Guys is gone. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry, Ben.
Nice. Worm beast.
Let's get down to business.
Is the mirror movable, or is it like fixed in the center of the room, or is it like a piece of furniture?
It's fixed.
I'm going to stand in front of the mirror and try to taunt the thing. Maybe get it to charge me and go into the mirror. I have no idea if that'll work, but I'm going to give it a shot.
You feel
George,
the
what are you
tan
doing?
line where the Ring of Rage used to be.
It was a messy divorce, you know.
Yeah, I keep forgetting I lost that thing. Dang it.
Is it corporeal, Ben? Can I attack it?
It's corporeal, but it's like shadow. It's magic. Mundane and magnificent weapons inflict half dread against it. FYI.
Shucks. Is that half dread after you add your additional dread in, like with the pluses, or before?
No.
Just half on the roll plus the
Half on the
stuff?
roll plus, yeah.
I like
generous.
that. Never tell me the odds. Yeah. I will do an attack and then I will use the 5 on it. That's my action. So I should roll perception. It's 6. I go, and then I will spin my Orch Iron Halberd above my head and bring it down across the body of this shadow beast. My attack is not great. It's +0. It's better than I thought it was. Hey, look at that. And I do 1d8 plus 3 dread, +1 from the 5 and +2 from the Orch Iron Halberd. So I rolled a d8. So 7 halved rounded down is 3 plus 3 is 6.
Still solid.
Solid. And then
Yes.
I roll the 5 and inflict d12 damage on it. It's only 4, but that's 10 damage or 10 dread.
You're a mighty opponent.
Hi-ya!
Is that not an action?
I don't know. I didn't use it as an action on the dragon. I used it as
An instant.
an instant.
Should be an action.
Okay. So then I just do the primary attack, and I'm going to make a note for myself on that.
He taps 2 islands.
Yeah.
And then
I'm out of mana.
Well, that was a hit with a counterattack, George, and
Oh, because it's minus. It's
it's
Got it.
-2.
because it's shady. It's Dynasty.
And you are 6. You have -1 defense?
At -1 defense, I laugh at it.
It's a miss.
Nice.
Miss. But yeah, you feel its shadow just like go through you. Okay. Its turn. It is going to it becomes like a sea of gumballs, just like falling all
horrible.
around.
Oh my god. I've never seen so many in my life.
Yeah,
It's beautiful.
I love it.
And
It's like The Shining when the elevator opens.
Yeah, just like
James, make a metal check.
Oh. That's an 8. I will use a quest point to make it a 9 so that I am metallic.
You don't need to.
Oh, he does it anyways.
Do it anyways. Austin?
All right, it's going to attack Zeros.
I turn into a log.
Ooh.
Jeez.
It's thrown off by how shiny Zeros is, just shimmering
Yeah.
shiny.
Eagles.
I'm gonna get. Can't think of any like benefit.
Ben looks so much like a third Duplass brother. It's actively distracting me from watching. It's the best comment that's been made in a long time. Oh my god,
Someone has said that to me before.
that's amazing.
Oh, that's amazing.
Oh, I love that.
Okay, that's a. What is your defense, Zeros?
0 + 0.
All right, you're hit.
Okay.
Wait, what happened with the first one?
So
Oh, because it's +3. Got it.
8 dread.
Was that a hit with a counterattack?
It is.
All right. Nice. 8 dread -2 is 6 dread.
Now
Okay.
I am distracted by that comment.
Ben's self-conscious. He's going to turn his camera off. Or he's trying to figure out
Good.
how
This
to
is gonna work to our favor.
find a voice. Yeah, exactly.
Ben's head's not in the game anymore.
The GM is distracted.
Yeah.
Thank you, streamers.
He's got a weakness.
That's not gonna do it.
What's your total?
4.
It's never a good question for Ben to ask.
4 - 2 is 2.
Yes.
Whoa.
Zeros, you imagine yourself in a flowing cape on top of a building in Junktown, and you look to the left of you and you see Krog, and he's holding on for his dear life the top of the roof of a building, and you have this desire just to step on his hands and watch him fall. Make a metal check.
Oh man, whose hands am I going to actually step on?
Your gnome.
Ow!
Yeah, that should do it. 8.
All right, you
And
shake.
I'll use a quest point to make myself metallic.
Oh shoot. Ben's like, no one needs to do this, but
We're so trained.
Yeah.
We're so trained.
All right. Sorry, who's next?
Me.
Shake out of it.
It's
not right.
I think I or-turned halberdeered already. It's not a new round, is it? Yeah, yeah, it's buddy.
I'm going to use a quest point to use have words again.
Oh.
And I'm going to say, look, with all your empty promises and all, these are bad deals. Try dealing with this. And, like, try to inflict dread upon him. He turns and he laughs at me again. Yeah. Everybody's laughing at Buddy Boubet.
Stop laughing.
You have one of those like character moments where everyone's laughing at you. You have the superimposed people in your life laughing.
People you don't even know.
Parents,
also,
like laughing at me like, you want to what about gumballs? Ridiculous.
Rodney Dangerfield's head. No respect. No respect.
No respect at all.
This has been another Duplass film. Okay.
A Duplass Brothers joint.
You should GM the next stream with a giant wolf's head on your head. A deep cut to the creep. Huh?
I don't know what that is.
It's a deep cut. That's
Plus.
all I know.
The Duplass vehicle.
All right. Next round, what do you guys do?
Yeah.
Well, sorry guys, I'm totally ineffective. I can't.
It's a new round. It's a new round.
George, now you could use your item.
I think I will. It's pretty surefire.
Definitely
way.
Surefire way to speed change it. I cast Blues Brothers.
Yeah. Blues Travelers.
Games can't roll.
You guys show up in suits and ties saying they're on a mission from God.
We're on a mission from God.
Yeah. Let me roll my perception to see if I strike first.
Was John Popper ever a blues brother?
Goose Brothers.
I don't think John Popper.
I feel like he fit.
Probably, Ben, I deal 5 dread to this monstrosity.
And you did 7 before?
6. 12.
All right. You hear like the thing shrieks. It does not like what just happened.
Interesting. If it bleeds, we can kill it.
Mm-hmm. Just like hear it clicking in the trees. 3 dots. Come on, do it.
I'm here. Now I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah. Who else
Who's
is
my
gonna
next?
do something? Yeah.
Saros?
Ben wants
Yeah.
to pick up the pace.
I take a swing at it. Do I have to roll perception to figure out if I go before or after?
Yeah.
Should we do that?
I didn't do that either. I'm sorry.
George just
I go
Get
before.
the shroom flying machine.
8 was my perception. What was the creature?
It just matters if we get above 6.
Okay.
I'll take a swing at it with my with my magnificent sword.
Yeah.
Magnificent.
Cool.
Go for it, buddy boy.
Whoa.
It's a 14.
Okay, here we go. Here we
That'll
go.
do it, man.
Is it still half damage?
Yes.
Yeah, so you're
But
essentially
it's
just
doubled, but I'm just rolling a normal attack then.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Come on, baby.
Yeah.
Nice.
That is a
Nice.
10
Solid.
plus
Solid hit.
1, 11 damage.
I love it.
it lets out an even bigger shriek, and it recoils, and it says, "I will have you yet, buddy boobay." And then it swirls into a violent tornado and like disappears.
I scream into the darkness, like tearing off my armor to continue to fight. Just like,
You'll never take me. Yeah, it's a bad deal. You're a bad deal.
nobody will ever take it. Nobody's gonna. I collapse to my knees.
How did he know your name?
He offered me the world, Zeros.
He offered me everything. You didn't see it? Gumballs falling from the sky. You know how many people I could make happy with that?
We just like Zeros and I just look at each other. I walk up behind you and just like, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
So tired.
I'm so tired. Come drop.
That was fun.
We shouldn't stay here.
Who says that?
Phil and Day.
Oh my god, that guy. I say, hey, could you not have done something the entire time we were there fighting this thing?
These arms are crossed like
Yeah.
leaning against the stone wall. I
Finally,
pulled a hammy. I couldn't wait. You don't understand. It's very painful.
Oh, this is a lot of I love it.
so what are you guys doing?
We're staying here.
Place. We set up shop. We decided to live here forever.
How's everyone doing on courage?
We have 3 courage.
I give you
8.
go ahead. I give
8 courage.
Buddy an Underlands gourd. How much does that heal his courage?
+3, I think. It heals 3 automatically.
Automagically?
Oh, you mean from the pale folk?
The pale folk.
You don't have to do that. Save it, man.
It's done.
Well, I mean, if you go down to 0 again, James, you're going to be defying death.
That's what I do.
Gravity. Every day I get up, I look in the mirror, and I say, "Not today, death."
Not today.
I will drink it.
I will drink it greedily and be very thankful to you.
Yes, it's cursed. I tricked you guys.
Standard. That's why I had someone else drink it, Ben.
That's the most like toxic GM thing ever.
Tricked you guys.
We should get going, I guess.
Yeah, we should leave this place.
Where was the last safe place we had been? Do we remember if there was a place we had rested at all?
No, there's
Okay.
no safe
It
place.
was just out.
I mean, you guys are like pretty close to
yeah,
the entrance.
we
close.
barely got inside.
let's push.
Let's push and find every relic that may exist in this place.
Yeah, I need a
The next
Please.
room is the rope bridge that stretches over a dark chasm.
Oh, this thing again.
We went one at a time, right?
Yeah, I had reinforced it. Is my reinforcement still good, Ben?
It's like 80 rats gnawing the rope.
Yeah.
I believe it was only on the other side that was reinforced.
I'll pull out a rope and reinforce this side in the same way with the tinker check. 9.
Nice.
Nice.
Get to the shrimp flying machine.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah. I didn't take it.
I'll be in the rear with the gear while you guys make it across.
All right. I'll make my way across.
Make my way downtown.
Okay, fast.
All right. We'll say that you guys can just walk across. Going to the next room. I mean, to be honest, the rest of the way out, you guys could walk out.
We jog.
We jog in silence,
Yeah.
shaken by our experiences in the lair of shadows.
Yeah. We all hear the cadence of Zeros. All right, left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot. That he had been training Midoriya with.
He's the shark guy. I keep forgetting.
Yeah.
Split, squish, flip, flap, squish, flip, flap.
Duck dive, dodge. We get out. You can just walk out. Yeah, that's not suspicious at all. Policy says that. That's how we all
Yeah, he's also shaken by toxic GMs.
Alfredo says, I wasn't expecting a shark. See, that also threw me off.
It's okay. I've forgiven you. This is a temporary affair.
Well, I don't know if I need forgiveness. I don't even know what accent I'm doing anymore. I'm gonna stop.
No, continue, Ben.
Forgiveness. like a Italian plumber vampire. I do not drink wine.
What a marinara. Offending as we go.
Yeah, as is customary. We are pretty.
Pale folk anywhere nearby us?
It's a me, Alfredo. See, you're like a vampire Super Mario. We should probably leave the abyss so that we can find some semblance of safety and recuperate. And
I don't think it's gonna happen. We're never getting out of here.
Yeah, how are we going to climb up?
There was a mentioned, I think it was Groog's hatchery or some sort of path
Yeah.
up
Mm-hmm.
over there.
That's true. I say we
There's a big game hunter that we could link up with, I think.
Yeah, let me see if I can find it in my notes. I remember what you're talking about. Wow, we've been in here for a while.
I asked Alfredo how he got down here.
Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah.
Hop, skip, and a jump. I'll talk like Mickey Mouse.
Oh, hey guys! Oh, yeah, that's wild stuff. I'm Mickey Mouse. Drink a slow potion.
I cannot find. My notes are too copious. Ben, do we still see the pale people? Pale folk? Do you still see powder?
Gotta find a giant.
No, you don't see the pale folk.
Okay.
The underground theme from Mario's been playing the entire time we've been here.
Let's advance.
Yeah, where do you want to go? I mean, you want to start
Towards
climbing up, or you have no equipment?
We have nothing. We free climb to Groog's hatchery.
Yeah.
All 12 miles or whatever. The 6-mile climb.
Yeah, we should get those guys to film it for us. It's part of their documentary works.
Yeah. That's hilarious.
Yeah, you guys are in a unique situation because you don't really ever just like fall into the abyss
Right.
normally.
Maybe we should look for someone, like see if we can't find a settlement or.
Well, Dusky Bottom's all the way over there. That's just
You want to head there?
it's really close. It's not really close.
It's not
We're
close.
gonna be warm feast along the way.
Skashik Valley. That sounds fun.
Yeah.
Look at that giant
Chili.
skull.
Yeah,
Does
what about that
Chili-
giant skull? That
I mean,
looks
does Chili know anything about ways up from down here?
I can make a Underlands lore check, Ben.
Yeah, go for it.
That's a good call, Peter. 2d12. Oh, they both suck. I can do the +1 quest point to make it a 6.
All right. Yeah, you do know about Dusky Bottom. That's where moldwerps live,
Okay.
who are mole people.
Mhm.
There is a place called Skashax that you've heard of. But given that they're your mortal enemies,
Yeah. I don't tell the party.
And unceremoniously leaves the stream.
Yeah. You said given that they're the ominous black swirl will definitely fire us up, Paul. Ben, you said because they're my mortal enemies, I probably wouldn't want to go there.
yeah.
Do you want to like investigate the skull for fun and then
And
Go.
die.
and then die? And then bypass Skashax? Follow that river of lava to. We could just begin traveling and decide.
Yeah, let's do
So
that.
I'll just do it. I'll just roll the first travel check.
Thank you for volunteering as tribute.
It's a 7.
7. Okay.
7.
So that is a bump in the road. And given the first part of the quest, the adventure session, say this is the second
Tired.
part of the day.
Yeah.
2.
A 1.
A 2.
Yes.
All right, lost supplies.
That's not good. I have none
You
left.
lose some food, rations, or absent. That's tool from your inventory.
Oh, I can lose a ration.
It's up to James
Yeah.
first.
I guess I can.
Pulls a ration out of my pack and throws it on the ground.
I lose my flail.
You lose your flail.
Actually, I'll lose a lantern.
Nice.
All right. Do you guys want to settle down for the night?
Seems wise.
Lose my cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wise.
I lose my cool. It's hilarious.
All right. Do you guys have food?
Mm-hmm. Y'all want some woolly worm stew?
It sounds delicious. Jordan.
I just keep
Progressively changing color over the
Yeah.
course of this entire adventure.
Yeah, and there are mycelia growing out of it now. It's wonderful. One is Zona Himbok. I roll to see if we consume it, finally. After all this time. We do not. It just keeps going.
It's high protein. You don't need to eat that much. Just
Yeah.
fills you up.
Yeah, one bite.
It's got its own ecosystem developing in there. So it's like a
Proliferating.
it's creating more of itself as we go.
Mycelia's texture, yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Was there anything you guys wanted to ask each other tonight after your harrowing experiences? Your strange, mysterious experiences?
I'll walk them through what I experienced with the entity and how it offered me all these different things, and it was hard to resist because I could see it. And it created the Shadow Dragon, and I don't know how we're going to stop it. I have no idea. We seem to frighten it away, but it's over, guys. Land of Eve is doomed.
So he wasn't so tough. I keep looking at the rings of power on my hand. So we could take him. Should we go back in? Chili's like getting false sense of confidence now.
I nearly cleft him in twain.
Yeah. He nearly Mark Twained him.
Maybe we hunt it down. Do you think if we defeat it, it will destroy the Shadow Dragon?
Only one way to find out. We go back in, Ben.
I mean, you saw that it disappeared.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's hiding somewhere.
Yeah. We'd have to figure out how to coax it out. Let's see. No, I don't know. I think it'd be best if we got the heck out of here, right? Still,
I
ultimately.
mean, yeah, we got to leave this place. We got to survive if we're going to.
We only have to climb 4 hexes straight up, right? That's like a couple kilometers.
Yeah. Nothing to it.
Nothing to it. Did we lose a Ben?
He can hear us.
Can
Maybe
still
not.
hear us.
Maybe not.
Yeah, I can hear you. I just got stuff going on. Opening
Stuff.
doors for dogs.
How many dogs you got in that place anyway?
Just one dog.
100 dogs.
Yeah.
200.
Ben must love dogs, you know?
Wow.
So yeah, what's going on, man? Men?
Men in tights. I think I don't know that Chili would do anything, but oh no, maybe this will figure it out for us. Lay it on us, Ben.
Oh boy.
Roll a d40.
I got it.
Very specific.
24 merry men.
You are being circled by a group of flying creatures.
Yeah. Are they critters?
Yes, they're technically critters.
Nice.
Hey there, friends.
They start screeching.
I start saying the eagles, the eagles. No?
It works.
Yeah. We ride them out.
Chili.
Actually,
you recognize these as nether bargs, and they are clearly circling you to dive and devour you guys.
Ben, is it possible to ride nether bargs out of here?
It is possible.
Ben, have you seen Avatar?
Because now we have a plan.
Also, if we
I
get a
saw
nether
it,
barg,
but I didn't like it.
respect.
So does that affect?
I mean, you only saw a small portion of the series, and you really need to see all of it to understand the whole. So if you haven't seen Avatar 2, I'd recommend picking that up. And then waiting on the edge of your seat for Avatar 3 like the rest of us.
He's right.
Ben doesn't know how to respond to this.
He's right, Ben.
Your request is denied. If we get a netherbarg hide, we can make a Dungeoneer's vest. I'm just saying that.
The question is, how are you going to deal with them right now? There's 3 of them circling you.
Oh, that's perfect. I'm going to give it a shot. I am going to tame a critter and hopefully use him to talk down his buddies. And we'll give him all the food we have and then ride him out of here.
Talk down his buddies.
Yeah. This is how this works. I'm going to roll a 1 and we're going to get into combat. Or
you roll.
Wow.
Or
yeah.
Oh my God.
Come here.
I'm a champion, a bruiser, or a goon.
These are bruisers. Bruisers.
I want one to be a
bruisers
champion.
with eaters.
Yeah.
All right. What does that look like, George?
I stand up on a rock that's kind of projecting out. What do netherbargs look like, by the way? Before I commit to this bit,
They are like bat dragons.
I love this. All right, I start flapping my wings in a very, very netherbargy way, and screeching. And one of them recognizes me as its alpha.
Here's a
Nice.
It's weird. There's precedent for this exact thing happening.
Yeah. So that was what, 3 people on its back? We only need 1?
2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 people on the back.
5 people. Cannon.
Let's
They're
get that.
children. They're children.
We're buddies.
I'm a child.
Alfredo's a child.
I weigh as much as 20 men.
Oh, we need a bigger.
He's a cool. He's
Buddy
a
has
cool
an
half ton.
entourage.
Oh my gosh.
That's true.
We can let a rope down from the top.
A 6-mile rope.
Yeah. I've seen that movie.
6 mile. Wow.
Yeah. I don't know, Ben. What can we mechanically do with this dude?
Well, yeah, you can mechanically do things with this dude, but I think you have to execute your other part of the plan and talking down the other netherbargs who want to eat you.
Yeah, I totally get it. Oof. So now that he's my minion for the rest of the campaign, not session, can I utilize him? Or would that be the second round of combat? Or that'd be you know what I mean? Is this was a parlay or this is pre-combat? What's the order of events? He's my dear Aunt Sally.
Let's say that you guys, that was your action. Zeros
Right.
and Buddy could do things. The other netherbargs look angry.
Mm-hmm.
And they're very focused on the other netherbarg and Chili.
Let's see.
So what are you guys gonna do?
I got like 5 minutes left, guys. I'm sorry before I have to step out.
No worries. Maybe this is a good place to end it.
I fly away. You guys figure it out.
Well, just say what you're gonna do. Maybe you don't do anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a wild guess and try to like show the netherbargs that I'm cool and like open my
Chris
hands
Pratt
up.
Yeah, you're doing Chris Pratt right now.
I'm gonna Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt.
I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna do it.
All right. Peter, you got anything or?
I was going to do the exact opposite and try to scare them away,
Nice.
which
Okay.
feels like those would cancel each other out.
All right. I'm just gonna have them attack George.
All right, let them come.
Let them come. It's an 11.
Yeah, it hits. At least it wasn't a 12. They use a quest point, don't they?
Yep.
Shucks.
8 dread.
Okay.
One of them comes and just bites at you really
Yeah.
aggressively, just biting into your shoulder.
Arrgh.
And the other one comes from the other side. That is a 6.
All right, so I'll have a counter. Well, let's see how much damage he does if I still stand. Chili still stands.
You're just surrounded on both sides. We'll go to the top of the next round. And
Wait, can I counter, Ben?
you can.
I do.
Counter.
Oh, no. It's a 3.
It's a critical miss.
Is it? With the... Oh, no, you know what? I don't have +2. I have +0. I'm sorry. Is beyond a critical miss.
Beyond.
It's beyond meat.
Roll a d6.
Yeah. It's just, I thought I rolled it. It's not coming through. Roll d6. There we go. 5.
All right.
Oops.
Whoever, if Zeros and Buddy try to fight, they'll have a penalty against the Netherbargs this round. But George, see if you can work your magic and use this Netherbarg to convince the others.
I rub it behind the ears as I'm bleeding all over the place. And I put my head to its head, and it knows my deepest wishes. I make a wilderness check.
What are you saying?
Nothing. All my good rolls finally have worn out. Like I just, it bites my face. No. I say, please, we need to escape this place. Tell your friends to leave us alone.
Pants is you.
Yeah.
The Netherbarg tries to. It's screeching at them, but they're like not having it.
Yeah.
You're hungry.
They start like nipping it at this Netherbarg that you've tamed. So this could be a situation where we stop right here, and I don't know if you want to like go into another combat or just try to flee on this Netherbarg, but we'll do that next time.
Cool.
Okay. All right. Love it.
Bad news is carrying you to its nest to feed its young. I love it. Yeah, fun times.
Cool.
All right, guys.
Catch you next week.
Should we do some XP or?
I think we could do it off stream. So, George.
Yeah,
Go for
just
George.
email me how many XPs I get, you know. No, but I do have to bounce. But if you guys want to do it on stream, I will catch you all later. So yeah,
Take it easy,
All right.
buddy.
Peace, guys.
All right. Thanks, everybody, for watching. If you want to check out the Land of Eam, go to landofeam.com. You can download the Quick Start Guide for free. And we're very excited to announce that our new Kickstarter campaign is coming soon, and we will put the link into the description. Thank you all for joining us.
And I will post it in the chat right now. Thank you so much. And yes, until next time.
All right. Bye-bye.
Well, bye now.